we are very used to work like crazy.
Yes.
And yes, then we become business owners and we keep working like crazy. But I think it's good to start changing our mindset into, okay, my profit is not necessarily to buy me a new pickup or a new SUV this year. Probably this year, I can stay with the same one that is still okay, and I can invest in something like this fund, for example. How much are SUVs and large pickups nowadays? They are almost 100 grand. 100 grand can get you into our investment fund where we are buying actually mobile home parks. We have several under contract already. So if you want to start making money and be part of the funders of this fund, I think it's very important to be at the beginning, because of course the returns are going to be higher when you jump in first, right? Because you're going to have more time, and we're going to invite you to keep growing with us as you have been doing it for many years, and the other people that is creating the fund have been doing it in the last years as well. So I think it's very important to change our mindset, get profits, fine, from your money making business. Okay, let's turn it into cash flow. That way you can be little transition and being prepared for retirement. A friend of mine asked me a few months ago, hey, what are you doing for retirement? And I'm like, I'm investing in my business. I don't believe on having a 401k and investing in stock.
Totally agree.
I don't have control of that.
Yeah, totally
I want to have control of my stuff. Now what I have to do is transition from my business into a passive income.
Yeah.
Something like our fund. And again, I think there's a huge opportunity in that. And Joe, I just saw a graph yesterday. The second place in the world where the millionaires go is the US. And you might say, oh, it's not the first one anymore. It's a economy so mature that it's so hard to become the first one and stay the first one all the time. But being second place in the world means this country is not going anywhere.
Yeah.
And why the millionaires move here? Because of course they still see a lot of opportunity. So why don't we just follow and also bring our funds over here? The other day I was...
and by the way, like when you say follow, right? It's not like we're reinventing the rules to the game. The game has been laid out.
Yes.
But like any game, you cannot play the game if you don't understand the rules, right? So learn the game by learning the rules. And when you learn the rules that have been put in place, by the way, by the wealthy, right? Then you can really play the game.
Yep. The other day I was giving a conference in Mexico to a group of business owners, and that's what I was telling them. Hey, you might feel bad that you are taking money from Mexico and invested in the US. I was telling them, don't feel bad, because one thing, a lot of Mexicans live in those mobile home parks. We're gonna help them actually to protect their homes so they can make a progress. Second thing, if you have returns, very possible some of those returns, you're gonna bring them back to Mexico. Returns that you're not getting in your business or in your passive investments in Mexico. So you're gonna help also our country. And I think it's very good. Did you know that, for example, there's a group of Indians that own 33% of the motels in the US?
Wow.
Do you know that?
But I'm not surprised.
Yeah. Vietnamese own the most nail care salons. Koreans own the dry cleaning industry pretty much. Why don't we, as Latin Americans or foreigners from other countries, own the mobile home parks in the US?
100%.
And again, we're going to help a lot of immigrants. So I'm very excited about it. You can feel it. And Joe, before we go, I want to just finish with these nice friends that we have over here of the mobile home parks. And if you can help me understand why these guys are our friends, I think it's very important, because people might think, oh, that's competition. Yeah. Mobile home parks are going to go away because of these guys. That's not going to happen.
No, mobile home parks are not going to go away. The affordability, I mean, it's like mobile home parks is the first level of affordability. And the more that this stuff gets built around here, the more expensive it gets, the more businesses that get built around, the more of a demand for that kind of stuff. And ultimately what happens to the people that are working in the businesses in the surrounding areas, they can't necessarily afford to be paying $3,000 a month or $4,000 a month in rent. So having mobile home park communities is absolutely essential, because the people that live there are the true laborers of this country, and they need to be appreciated. And so we need to acknowledge that, and we need to like treat it as such, and not remove the idea of mobile home park communities, but embrace it and provide good affordable housing, because without that affordable housing, actually probably a good percentage of this stuff wouldn't exist.
Yep.
Because who would be there to actually build and create all this stuff?
Exactly.
So I'll leave off with this, Edmundo. Like my father was an immigrant, and you know, I'd like to think you know, I got some smarts, but I cannot take credit for the fact that I understood the distinction between poor, middle class, and wealthy. When my father, who owned his own business, he had a hair salon. And I'm like, okay, that's great. You were smart. You came from like Italy as an immigrant, and you moved to North America. You started your own business. So, but why did you get into like buying assets like real estate? And his response to me was, it doesn't matter if I worked a job or if I had my own business. If I got hurt or if I got sick, what was going to continue to produce that predictable cash flow coming in every month to give you guys the life that I wanted to give you? And I will never forget my father telling me that as a teenager, because it really helped shape my understanding of where I've got to put more of my time and energy and effort. So it was a very valuable lesson. This is what we're teaching, and we're giving people the opportunity to do exactly what my dad said. And I love the fact that it's also helping provide people who need that affordable housing, because without them, none of this exists.
Exactly.